My name's Mike, welcome back to Wordsworth Model Railway. In today's little video I'd like to show you how easy it is to fit a DCC decoder into a DCC Ready Locomotive. In this case it's a railroad range Hunt class, a D49, and the decoder socket in this particular model is located within the tender. So what we'll do is we'll take the model out of the box and we'll unclip the tender, and it's a simple case of taking off the blanking plate that's in there and fitting a standard 8-pin decoder. Okay, as can be seen, we've now got the tender top off. This is the blanking plate which needs to come off so that we can actually fit the 8-pin wiring harness, and this is the DCC Concepts decoder which goes together. Let's get this in the right order, just like so. Just push that to make sure it's firmly home. There we go. Now these two wires here are for the stay alive capacitor unit. Now on this particular model I'm not going to fit the capacitor because I think there should be enough pickups on this locomotive that it doesn't actually warrant the use of those. This purple wire we might use a little bit later, but for now we'll just ignore it, and all we will do is remove the blanking plate, and it's a simple case of it just pulling out. It's actually marked up on this socket, which is your pin 1. Your orange wire indicates pin 1 on the plug. Line up the pins into the socket, press it home. That's the decoder fitted. Now before I actually replace the tender top, what I want to do is use some of this sticky fixer strip. I've already cut a little piece off. What I want to do is just fasten it into the tender top, and it's just foam that's got double-sided sticky tape on both ends. Peel off the strip, and then what I want to do, just to keep the decoder away from the wheels, is place that onto the foam just like so. It just holds it out of the way of any moving parts like the wheels or the contacts. Those two wires for the stay alive unit just wrap around there, and then just fold your wires into the body, and it should be just a push fit. That's the tender back on. Now I have to say this is the first time I've come across this type of connection. The actual tender and the locomotive is actually fixed. It's permanent, and these wires here actually take the decoder information to the motor, which is actually in the locomotive body itself. So that locomotive is now ready to go onto the programming track. So let me take you over to the layout, and we'll put this onto the programming track, and we'll set the address from 3, which is standard on every decoder, to a unique address for this particular locomotive. Okay, here we are at the command station. I've got the loco on the programming track, which I'll take you around to see very shortly. But what I like to do first, and this is my own preferred method, is we'll actually put the loco into the loco ladder list, and that's a case of pressing the spanner button on this particular console. New locomotive, create manually. Sometimes, there we go. And we need to put an address in. Which is, I believe it's 55 I'm up to on this command station. So we'll just put that in. We'll use user defined images. Not too sure if I've got a D49 icon at present. I think that's a B12 for now, but we'll put that for now, and we'll type in its name. So I'll call this D49. Berkley. Press the tick. Save it. Right, that's actually in the loco list now on the command station. Now that we've got our loco into the loco list, what we'll do is we'll actually program the CV for that particular loco. Now, like I said, the loco's on the programming track, and with this system what we can do is I'll show you how I actually read the CV at the moment. So we'll get it to read, and it's come up telling me that the decoder is actually set at default 3. All I want to do is change that to 55. Tell it to write. It's not happy. Right, there we go. It's taken it the second time. So it's telling me that that's set the address at 55. And to prove that it's taken it, get it to read. And the programming track's a little bit dirty. One thing you have to remember with DCC is you need to make sure your track is spot on and 100% clean. Otherwise you're going to have major problems. There we go. CV number 1, value 55. So all we have to do now is press the tick. And if I just actually set this away, and if I spin this round, just bear with me. There you can see the loco moving on the DCC Concepts rolling road. That locomotive is now ready to be put onto the main line, and let's put her into use. Okay, here she is, number 222, Berkley, a D49 Hunt class. It is from the railroad range. This is the first time I've actually purchased a Hornby railroad range model. She looks fine. I got it at a really good price from guess where, eBay. £35. She looks spot on. Let's see how she runs. Oh, there she goes. Well, here she is. She's running through North Fango. What we'll do is we'll let her continue her journey, and we'll have her running round for about half hour. That should be enough to run this lovely lady in. Okay, we've been running the new lady for 30 minutes or so. It's now time to put her to work, I think. So if we reverse this lovely D49 into the station, collect her first set of carriages for her maiden trip. Right, she's connected. We'll just let this class 55 pull through. Okay, let this class 49 Berkley set off on her maiden voyage. Okay, we'll bring this young lady to a rest round at Wordsworth station. There we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed your visit to Wordsworth Model Railway. I hope I've shown you how easy it is to convert one of these railroad range DCC locos. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.